This is the Sophron SK31 tactical flashlight. Tactical? I'll show you why in a second. Let's go ahead and pop this sucker open. While I'm doing this, I'm going to promise you a few things. One, I'm going to give you the goods, the bads, and the uglies of this product. It is a product review, not a product sales pitch. If after this video you enjoyed this flashlight, if you think that you will like this flashlight, then yeah, I'll be leaving a link in the description. I don't make a penny off of it. All right, I like the packaging already. I really do enjoy these pull-outs that many of the companies are doing now. Very, very cool. Very, very cool stuff. The flashlight itself, here we go. This is not a small flashlight. This is something that is designed to be carried in its own little pouch, if you will. It has multiple switches and multiple settings. It is considered tactical because it has the little diddly dads on the ends of this thing, which are designed to break glass or just flat out hurt somebody. That's really the whole thing about a tactical flashlight. It works when you want it to, and it does the things that you want it to do when it's supposed to work. All right, let's go ahead and see what else is inside of the box. Okay, that's weird how that's punched out, but I guess the tactical part worked. All right. Oh, they really did put in the effort to make a lanyard that may or may not be useful. If you have to hold it in your hand, this lanyard could actually be useful, but as usual, it's got to go. Extra O-ring for its waterproof rating. That's pretty smart and has become kind of standard. This is a USB-C to USB-C rechargeable cable because it's rechargeable. We got some instructions. Looks like it's written in pretty good Chinglish, but the thing I like about Sofen right now is, you see that? They literally give you a diagram showing you all of the modes of the flashlight so you don't have to figure it out. And this is the first time I have ever seen a holster. I don't know if I like the fact that it's Velcro and it's not adjustable, but that's okay. It'll fit on most belts. It's good size. But it's snap and Velcro, so I kind of like that. Don't know really how I would use that, but anyway, it does have the quick hold fabric on it. What do they call it? Elastic. You just pop it in there. Close down the top, and now you can put it on your duty belt, utility belt, whatever it may be, if you need it. One quick Velcro position identifier, and then bang, you're using it. And bang, you're using it. We're going to push any buttons just yet. We're going to give you over the technical specs of this sucker. Get out of here. We're going to give you the technical specs of this sucker because I think they are well worth mentioning. Key performance. Maximum output on this is 6,800 lumens. This thing is a monster. It's a monster as far as how bright and how far the throw of the beam is. This thing has several modes. You have the moonlight mode, which is very common for just using whatever. And that is going to run you about 500 hours of battery life. Pretty freaking amazing there. That's for sure. Then you have the eco mode, which is, I'd say about 66 hours. And then you've got, if this thing is on low, now we basically were like double low. But if this thing's set on low, it's 10.5 hours. And medium is 90 minutes and high is 40 minutes. And this thing goes to turbo. It could last up to 120 minutes on turbo, which is unbelievably bright and actually has a beam throw distance of 395 meters. Meters. It's pretty freaking insane. Now, additional notes. This thing does have a strobe function. We're not going to fire it up just yet. We're going to wait till it gets dark outside, like I do all of my regular flashlight demos, reviews, whatever they need. It does, and it's a one-touch button too, because it's tactical. It has an SOS, it has a beacon, and in the tactical mode, you can do instant turbo. So this thing just gets super bright, crazy fast. Now, as far as the beam emitter, this one is kind of unique, even though it's got 6,800 lumens. This uses a single LH73B LED light. It's typically around 6,500K, but they've given it that oomph. Also, it does have a smooth reflector on the inside of it. It is not lined in any way. So it's kind of old school, and it gives what they call a balanced hot spot to spill ratio, which means you're not going to get like a black spot in the middle of your light. That's what it should mean. So the next thing is battery. This thing has one removable 2170 lithium ion battery. I'm going to take that out. Yeah, that just remove. And there it is right there. Look at that puppy. It's a beast. This is a big battery, guys. This is a big battery. We're going to pop that back in. Hopefully it doesn't do anything crazy when I screw this back in. But it is waterproof, or waterproof to an extent. And we'll go over that in a second. We're just going to squeeze that back down in there. We're going to lock that in place. And so now she's on. And it does have an adjustable bezel ring, so that should be interesting to see what that... Oh, look what that did. Look what that did. Can you see what that did, guys? That's where the USB-C lives, and that's how we're going to charge it. So it does support 2 different modes, which we'll discuss once we get outside. But the build and durability on this thing is pretty awesome, and I'll tell you why. So this is a CNC machined piece of aluminum. It's a 6061 T6 aluminum alloy. If you don't know what that is, you don't know, and that's okay. But it's good. I'm telling you, it's good aluminum. All right. It's not, we didn't just melt down all of our beer cans and make a flashlight from it. It's good aluminum. It is hard anodized black on the outside. This is called a crenulated bezel, and that is made out of stainless steel. There's stainless steel elements inside of this. I'm going to guess they're the actual pins, and the ring itself is probably. Now, waterproofing on this puppy is IPX8, which is the highest rating in what they call ingress protection. And it means that it indicates that a device can withstand continuous immersion in water at a depth greater than 1 meter. So it's kind of waterproof. Just don't go scuba diving with it, and I think you'll be okay. It's also impact resistant, up to 1.5 meters. What the hell? There you go. Anyway, it does have a deep carry pocket clip. So it'll like this much will be hang out of your pocket if you do decide to use the clip. Obviously, it's reversible, so you could do it on your helmet if you wanted to, or your hat if you wanted to. But this is pretty big for a hat. I don't recommend it. Dimensions and weight. It's that long. And it's that wide. Ooh, let's do it that way. It's that wide. Now you know that. The charging light looks like this when it's charging, and it looks like this when it's done charging. All right, it's almost dark. We're gonna head outside and see what this puppy can do. All right, so I can't remember if you guys remember this, but inside of the little, so this is the charging port. On the other side, there's a little light that shows when it's charged, but it's also a button. So green is just a regular flashlight. So it starts off with 1 lumen. We're gonna face it this way. So it's 1 lumen, right? If I do a soft tap, it starts changing levels, and you can see 6,800. This is gonna get crazy, guys. This is gonna get insane. And that's not even the highest setting. Now we're at the highest setting. Is this thing getting hot yet? Not yet. May not be there. There we go. Now we're on turbo. Super duper bright. Crazy level of brightness. And this thing actually gets kind of hot. So just an FYI. And then if we turn it off and we go back to that little light and we push it, now it's blue. This is tactical. Tactical has 2 things. 1, I can touch it and it goes automatically to boost. 2, I can hold it down and we go straight to strobe. And then back to boost. If I just tap it, hold it down, it goes straight to strobe. And it doesn't stay on. It's it's always just on my touch. So I can like release it. There's no click or anything. And now you know what a tactical flashlight is. Ha-cha! If you like what I'm doing, over there. There's another video that you can watch. If you really like what I'm doing, if you want to know where the good stuff is, down there, the little right square, click it. Support the channel. Stay safe. Have a great day, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye-bye.